Well, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is You Might Be Old If You Remember These Part 1.
I wonder if you'll know of them, but from Britain.
Yeah, because I'm assuming it's American. A lot of the time it is American, these kind of things, isn't it? But maybe it isn't.
But some old things are universal.
Yeah,
so
true.
Potentially, but I don't know.
Something's universal.
Or movies. Like I'm thinking like old school movies like Grease and things like that. We might have seen them in that.
Yeah, I mean, this is literally just random stuff, isn't it? This could be anything. It's going to be interesting if we know them.
Yeah.
If we're old. What is classed as old? Because we're in 1999, so we're not 2000s. Obviously, we grew up in the 2000s, but we like to... Our little claim is we're 90s kids. Because technically we were born in the 90s.
Yeah, I was born in April as well, so I'm like...
The start of
I'm
the
not
90s.
like... It's not like we're December 99.
Yeah, exactly. Like 2 days in scraping it.
You are still, respectfully, 999 kid.
999. Yeah, exactly. So... wonder if we're going to remember these. Let us know in the comments how many you remember these and if you've got any experiences with these. We don't know if they're going to be, but maybe you've got an experience with it, if that makes sense.
Maybe.
You ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Smash that like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button and let's see what we got. Gosh. Hey, it worked. For change.
There was a time when television stations would sign off at night. Just prior to seeing the channel test patterns, it was common for the national anthem to play.
Wow.
This patriotic way of signing off is a fond memory for many growing up during the dawn of television.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
I think I've heard that before.
I think I have, but that is a good idea. I like it.
Not something we remember.
The 1960s, 70s, and 80s were known for the large family station wagons that could be found in most driveways.
That gives me a funeral car vibe.
Oh. I get what you mean. I did not expect you to go there.
Because the only time I've seen something similar to that in real life has been a funeral.
Oh, well, there you go. It reminds me of a very American car, but I know the resemblance you mean with the funeral car.
As a kid, riding in the very back of the station wagon was the best seat in the car. The rear-facing seats made it fun to make faces and hand gestures to the other cars on the road.
Cool.
Wow, I didn't know that was a thing.
That's cool.
You'd just be waving at the driver.
There was once a time when government-issued food was handed out by the local health departments. Huge blocks of processed American cheese, butter, and boxes of powdered milk is something that instantly takes you back in time.
Oh, wow.
Having a grandmother who worked for the health department meant that we saw plenty of these staples in our house growing up.
Just loads of it. Wow. There were big packets as well, weren't they?
Laundry day was easy to recognize back in the day, when wet clothing and bedding would be aired out to dry on the clothesline in the backyard.
See,
this method of drying clothes...
That's still big in the UK, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like that is big.
I know it's not big in America, so maybe it's a thing which used to happen in America and doesn't anymore.
Definitely, it's still a thing, definitely in England.
Yeah,
and even in Jersey, people hang their washing out.
Yeah, even in Jersey, if you've got a garden, you normally put it on a washing line.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a big thing still.
Made them smell really fresh and clean. Not to mention, they didn't shrink a size after drying.
True.
Saves money.
Yeah, saves money. That's a big thing why people do it, I think.
Watching movies once meant tuning your TV to Channel 3, hitting the power button on the VCR, and then loading in a VHS tape.
Wow.
This was often followed by heating up some Jiffy Pop popcorn on the stove.
I remember my granddad and my dad like having VCRs like that.
We had
them. Did you?
We had them at my mum's, and we used to go to the car boot sales and like they used to maybe once a month, every couple of months, maybe made you all get to pick a new video.
Oh, wow.
It's like £1, I think, or 50p.
Yeah.
And then we take it in turns to watch each other's video.
No, that's good though. It's mad, isn't it? Like nowadays, what we take for granted, just being able to watch a movie whenever we want, anywhere, pretty much.
And you'd have to rewind the tape again back.
Oh, I have heard about it as well, yeah, because apparently people used to be the worst if they didn't rewind it or something like that.
Yeah, we never did, but my mum always used to just rewind it for us.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, I thought you were just exposing your mum like that.
No, mum used to sort it out.
Before key fobs and phone apps, cars had two separate keys. The round key locked and unlocked the doors, while the square key turned over the ignition.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Both of these keys could also be found on a key ring, with other important keys like your house key.
Yep. Key rings are still a thing.
Yeah.
Key rings definitely still a thing.
Do you remember going to some of these places on a Friday night with friends?
I love a bowling alley.
Bowling alley?
I'm not very good, but I love it.
I like that diner kind of vibe.
Yeah, bowling alley nowadays aren't like that, are they?
No.
Well, at least in the UK, you go and do a bowl, and then you go out if you're going out or whatever. You
That's
don't.
cool.
You don't go out to the bowling alley, do you?
No.
Oh, roller skates. That's like so 60s, 70s, isn't it?
I used to love the four blades as well.
Pardon?
I used to like the fours instead of the line.
Oh, yeah, because fours are a lot definitely
See,
easier.
this is Jersey have done like a little special, haven't they? This
Yeah.
summer. They've done this.
And I don't think many people have gone.
It's got busier.
Oh, has it got busier? Oh, okay.
It gets busier later in the day. I checked out the movies for the kids in the start.
Ah,
And then
okay.
the adult movies. But it seems like such a cool idea.
I mean, if it weren't so expensive, we were going to go, weren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, it was quite expensive.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and they bring the streets down in the Jersey one.
Oh, did
Do it
it?
exactly like the American.
Oh, that might persuade me. I didn't ever
I
did
think
that.
it's finished.
I thought you had to take your own drinks.
No, it's like the American. So America, we walk around with snack trays and
I
stuff.
never knew that.
In the Jersey one, they do that as well.
I didn't even know we did that in America.
Which adds to your ticket price, because if your kids are in the car and they walk around with sweets
Popcorn,
and
popcorn,
stuff,
popcorn.
how do you say no? Like,
If I'm in the car, how do you
Yeah.
say no? Popcorn, popcorn.
but I think in the American ones, I might be wrong, but they give you a little device, which they do in the Jersey
Oh,
one
and
too.
you buzz them and go,
No, a little device for your Bluetooth so you can hear.
oh, to listen to it. Got it, yeah. They might do the radio thing as well. Like,
think
do you know we do that with
Them.
the Christmas lights to sync it
Yeah.
up? Let us know in the comments, by the way. We're interested.
How many of you remember using the phone book to look up telephone numbers? These books were
I used to do this all the time.
Oh, is this the yellow?
The yellow book.
Yellow
With
pages,
the,
yeah.
the directory.
Yeah.
I used to look and see if I could find people like that I know.
Yeah, I used to go through it all the time. I don't know why. It's just a
I
massive
didn't
book,
call
innit?
anyone. I was like probably
I
like
didn't have a
7
phone,
or 8
yeah.
when I was doing it.
I have
But I
seen these
used to just
before.
go through and see what.
usually kept somewhere near the
If
kitchen
it's the same in the
telephone.
US, I'm
The
assuming.
yellow pages were how we
Yellow
called a
pages.
It's
business,
exactly like that.
and the white pages gave us residential telephone numbers.
Oh, okay. I didn't
This
know the
was
white
also a
page
time
existed.
when important
Yeah.
phone
didn't
numbers
know
were
that.
Oh, the Jersey
memorized,
ones did.
or at the very least, kept on a written list by the phone.
With the yellow pages for you, not the bit at the back with all the adverts in.
What?
Like the yellow pages.
No, the yellow pages in the UK was just a massive, about that thick, yellow pages book. It's just got all the...
Oh, so ours were similar to American than the Jersey ones. They still are. So it's white pages with people's telephones, details on and everything,
Yeah.
and addresses.
Maybe it
Then at
was.
the back, they're yellow with all like the plumbers and.
Oh, maybe it is
hairdressers and
like
things
that. I'm just going off of my memory, which is from when I
Yeah.
was 6 or 7.
Ours
Maybe,
are like the Americans.
maybe I'm completely wrong.
Jersey.
Yeah, probably completely wrong.
Before debit cards and self-service checkouts, there was a time when you could write a check to pay for groceries.
That's crazy.
This was back when they actually opened most of the checkout lines, so waiting for someone to write a check wasn't a big deal.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy though.
And also, what if you don't have any money in your account?
Exactly.
You could just you could give fake details, couldn't
Mm.
you? I suppose
Going
it's just
to the
like
movies
stealing, though,
used to
innit?
be much different than it is today. First off, we used to actually go to a theater, rather than just watching one on Netflix. Before going, you also had to check the times in the newspaper,
Oh, that's cool.
or call the theater to find out what time your movie was playing. Having the patience to listen to every movie and time before the recording got to the one you were waiting for sometimes took a while.
Oh,
Can't
I
imagine.
suppose like maybe 6 times for one movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
When you caught a cold, there was no better remedy than Vicks Vapor Rub, Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup, and a big glass of Canada Dry Ginger Ale.
Yeah, that is
This
still a vibe
concoction
now.
instantly made you
That-
feel better.
That is still
Bix's. I didn't know about the
No.
noodle soup and the ginger ale.
whenever I was sick as
Yeah.
a kid, and if I wasn't, I don't really think I get colds now that I usually do this for.
Yeah.
Always, every time. So we'd go to my nan's if we were sick off
Yeah.
school. Ginger ale
Yeah, see,
Without
I
fail.
never know about one.
every time.
Vicks all the time though. Vicks
And
is
then
like,
it got to a point where we would be like, every time we went to my nan's, have you got the ginger ale in?
just wants to.
And she
I feel a
used to
bit
have
sick.
it, so she just used to give us her ginger ale. And chicken noodle soup. We used to have soup all the time for your boy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I
You
just know
never
the
had
Vicks
that?
one.
Mum's gonna bring you soup if you're poorly.
Yeah, I don't eat soup, do I?
Yeah, true. You would.
Well, that
drink
and your
ginger ale?
mom waiting on you
I've never had
hand and
ginger ale.
foot.
I don't know if you'd like it, to be fair.
Yeah, I've never had it.
When you were little, did you start your literacy journey by reading Little Golden Books?
Yep.
These classic cardboard books could be found just about everywhere.
Okay.
From
Come
bedtime
on.
stories
remember
to
it.
Saturday morning cartoon characters, Little Golden Books
You
often
don't.
No, I probably
They're called
did read them.
treasury books in the UK.
I probably did read them, but I don't remember it.
The little golden books and they're
I
called treasury books.
still don't remember it. I'm looking where I am. I don't
Wait,
remember.
I mean, is Jersey in America like
No,
England so
I'm not.
different?
No, just because I don't remember doesn't mean we didn't do it. What?
Oh.
How old would I have been here? 5 or 6? I don't remember it. Just because I don't remember it
For
doesn't mean
something
we did
for
it.
everyone. Do you remember spending a Saturday out shopping at one of these
Woolworths.
great stores?
Ooh, shoes from Woolworths.
Everything from Woolworths.
Yeah.
The pick and mix. Pick and mix was
Did you
so
have a
good.
Woolworths in Jersey?
We had it where New Look is.
Oh, there you go.
It was Woolworths and it had 2 floors. On the top floor was like all the clothes and like the garden stuff. I remember my mum bought us our first seesaw
Seesaw.
from
Okay.
Woolworths. We walked around with it on the bottom of the trolley. And downstairs with the pick and mix. Oh, my mum loved the coconut dreams.
Did you? Oh, wow. There you go. We're getting a lot of history from you today.
I
It's
really like
good.
this video.
Never heard of Ben Franklin.
No. Well, isn't he a...
If you have recognized
I'm in
any
the
of
shop.
these things, then you are lucky to have grown up during a very special time. But unfortunately, it also means that you have gotten old. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments, and also keep an eye out for a part 2.
Okay. Let us know in the comments if you want us to check out a part 2, because this says part 1 on it. I think we remember quite well. You remember quite a lot on there. Not all of it.
I'm thinking maybe this was old in America and then it came over to Britain a bit
Potentially.
later
But
on.
there were a few from the 60s which we didn't do. So maybe you're saying
Yeah.
if you remembered all of them, you're getting on. And by the way, it's not old. Age is just a number. You're just more knowledgeable
Yeah.
and experienced. Enjoy that?
Yes.
You did enjoy that, didn't you? That's
Yes, I
good.
did.
Smash that button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. What's your believe?
Have a fantastic day.
And we'll see you legends in the next one. Peace.